Hi, students and parents. It's Monday, April 27th. Hope you had a great weekend. As you can see, it's still a beautiful day out here, and hope you enjoyed the Sunday in particular. It was a great day, and hopefully you were outside really enjoying it and having a good time. Again, I hope everyone's doing well, being safe, that you and your family are doing really well. Again, please let me know if there's things I can do to help. Anything in this process, be more than happy to do whatever I can to help each and every one of you with what's going on. I'm introducing to you now the remainder of the units for the rest of the school year. There's basically 4 weeks from now until May 22nd, which is kind of the last real Friday. May 29th is our last day of school, but kind of gets us to our last unit. We're going to be doing the human body unit. This is something that all of the biology teachers and I have been putting together. So this is, again, going to be a common curriculum for all of the biology classes, students, and teachers, and things like that. So the video that I'm making now to you is going to be found here. So please watch this first. So this is where you're going to go. And then the rest of the units then all have a due date of Friday, May 22nd. That is the day to turn in all of the work. In this month-long unit, there will be 8 assignments. Each system, so we're going to do the digestive system, respiratory, circulatory, and the urogenital system. Each system is set up the exact same way. So I'm going to kind of show you what that looks like here. And I'll show you between these two systems here. So we're set up first with vocabulary words. So this is the vocabulary that we want you to be learning about during the system or inside the system. Then we've got videos for that system. We've also got then some diagrams that will help you with things. There'll be 2 assignments, 1 worksheet and 1 quiz. There'll also be some Quizlets to help you with reviewing for the quiz. Each worksheet will be 20 points. Each quiz will be 20 points. So each body systems is 40 points total. So for 4 systems, that's 80 points total remaining for the month. One of the things I would strongly encourage and recommend so you could do this a couple of different ways. Like you could do 1 system a week. So if you do 1 system a week for 4 weeks, you've got your assignments finished up. Or the reason why we're giving this to you all now is that you could do this at your own pace as well and get this finished up as soon as you'd like. If you'd like to do this in the next 2 weeks and get everything done, then you're done with biology in 2 weeks' time or whenever you finish this up. How I would tackle some of these things, the first thing I would do is I'd look at the worksheet. And I would first find the worksheet to see what the worksheet is looking for. And then I'd go through and do your vocabulary second. Then I'd be watching your videos and taking notes on your videos. Then I'd be doing your worksheet. Then I would do the Quizlet. And the last thing that I would do is then the quiz. Each quiz you'll get to take once. There are 10 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. The quizzes are made up of 3 different sections of questions. One is identification. So you're going to have like an organ, and you're going to have to be able to identify what the organ is in that system. There will also be then the second type of questions will be a function to structure. So you're going to be given a function, and then you're going to have to identify what structure or organ that came from. And then the other one would be structure to function, where you're then given the structure of the organ or part of the system, and then you have to figure out what is the function of that. So you're going to need to know a lot, and all of that stuff should be based upon your vocabulary. So again, I would look at the worksheet first, then do the vocabulary, then take notes on videos. I would do the worksheet then and turn that in. I would do the Quizlet next and do the quiz last. The quiz itself, you'll get to take 1 time. It's 10 questions, 2 points per question for 20 points. It is a timed test. You'll have 15 minutes to answer the questions. Now, we'll ask that you do this on your honor. I know that we can't modify or I can't watch you take this quiz because you're at home. So we will ask that you're going to be doing this on your honor. But you'll have 15 minutes to answer the questions then. The questions do not lock, but you can still only see 1 question at a time. Once the 15 minutes is up, your quiz is done. If you submit it beforehand, great, but you have 15 minutes to answer the questions then. So again, if you do one system per week, so like on Monday, you could start by looking at the worksheet then and doing vocabulary words. You can then watch your videos. I see what I'm kind of doing, trying to help you kind of plan this out. If you'd like to do 2 systems in 1 week, I mean, you can do this as fast or as slow as you'd like. You have until May 22nd to get this all done. These will be the last assignments then for the year, these 8 assignments. The 4 worksheets per system, and then each quiz per system. So the 8 last assignments. That's it then. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm putting all these in the gradebook. I'm not going to be publishing these grades until Monday, May 25th. It's actually Memorial Day. The reason why I'm doing that is because behind the scenes, grading is a lot of work for me. I have to look at each assignment that you turn in 3 times, grading it, recording it, putting it in the grade book to see whether or not it changes your grades, raises or lowers it, and if it lowers it, to excuse it. So there's a lot of work behind the scenes. So what I'm trying to do is to not have you see your grades go up and down. One of the things that we've been hearing from the administration is that students get anxious when they see their grades changing. So you will not see any of these grades being entered until Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th, when all of the grades will then just show up. Now, the thing to keep in mind and remember is this: your current 3rd quarter grade cannot go lower by doing this work. Your current 3rd quarter grade can only raise and go higher by doing this work. So don't be stressed out by not seeing grades and things like that. Remember, your grades can only go up, they cannot go lower. So don't freak out, don't stress out, don't get anxious about not seeing grades until May 25th. Also, too, when you see the grades on May 25th, know that you can only be here or go up. You cannot lower. So any of the work that you're doing now will not lower your grades. So as always, continue to email me. Use Remind if you have any questions about things as you go through this stuff. As you know, if you have any questions about what's going on and things like that. So that's how I would tackle this. Each system is set up the same way with vocabulary diagrams, videos, worksheets, Quizlet, and quiz. So all of the quizzes are open. There's no password needed, but you only get to take them at one time. So again, if you don't want to do the worksheets and you want to do the quizzes, great. If you don't want to do the quizzes and you want to do the worksheets, right? Any work that you choose to do is your choice. You don't have to do these. I'm providing these learning experiences for you for the remainder of the school year. So yeah, you can kind of see all that there. And the video that I'm making right now will be found here. Do this part first, where it says watch first, and then that kind of explains then everything that you're going to be seeing here then. Okay. But parents, if you've got any questions about grades, how grades should be done, looked at, do you want to take the grade option, the pass option? Hopefully I've kind of explained that. But if you have some questions, please feel free to email. I'll be more than happy to help in this process. I know that there's going to be some confusion about what does this mean and look like and stuff like that. So I get it. As you can see, I'm a little scruffy. I definitely, my hair is, I need a haircut, which is why I'm wearing a hat now. My hair is getting pretty long. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well, staying safe, and everyone's finding their way in this process. If your kids are like my kids, you're kind of getting a little tired of the bickering back and forth of some things. One of the things I'm kind of learning is that I'm glad that I have one of each sex. I have a boy and a girl. I think having 2 of the same sex maybe makes it a little bit harder. The rivalry is a little bit harder, more intense. My kids are still doing okay for the most part, but boy, yeah, there are some times where it's, you get out for a walk, or I'm going to go for a walk and things like that. So, yeah. So otherwise, I'm all right there with you guys and things like that. So I miss you. A month left to school, and then the summer. I mean, it's going to be a long process. So we're home now until really the end of August. So 5 months. So yeah, I know when you say it like that, it's a long time, right? April, or May, June, July, August, 4 months, 4 months, I guess. So maybe that makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, take care and let me know how I can help you. All right. Take care, ladies and gentlemen and students. We will talk to you soon.